Today, I also want to share with you another way that you can sort of get the most as you possibly can out of this business. And we've talked about cashback using the Honey app, and we've talked about the AliExpress affiliate scheme. And there's a video on each of those. I'll include a link to Honey if you haven't already got it. It's great for just getting cashback on online purchases, such as domain names and other things that you're going to need for this business to be a success. Anyway, what this video focuses on is the Amex Gold card, and it's the card that I use to rack up air miles. And within a month of getting this card, I already had enough points for a return trip to Paris or Berlin or pretty much any major European city. And before I go into details on this card, I just want to quickly say I would really appreciate if you do want to get this card. If you apply for it through the link that I provided, it's my referral link. It makes no difference to you whatsoever. Amex simply give me some bonus points for referring people basically to this card. So if you have enjoyed the videos so far, if you feel like I provided enough value and you want to say thank you in your own way, then I would really appreciate if you just went through that link to get this card. It'd mean a lot. So obviously don't apply for the card and don't get the card if you're not going to use it and if you don't want it. But if you do like what you hear in this video, then the link is there, so I appreciate that. So what the gold card is, everyone talks about racking up air miles. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Is it Avios or Avios or something like that? But they're basically air miles that you can redeem for free flights. And I've looked at all sorts of different credit cards that offer the Avios, but the problem was I didn't have a credit score, and so I didn't want to apply for a credit card because I feared rejection that would show up on my credit score. So I looked into an alternative, and I found the American Express Gold Rewards card, and this is a charge card. It's not a credit card, it's completely different, and I'll go through the differences in a few seconds. And basically, there's an annual fee of £140, but it's zero, it's completely free in the first year. So, you can use it and then cancel it, after 10 months or whatever, and, look at something else. Or by then, you are hopefully going to have £100 profit from your business, so you'll be able to cover that fee. The highlights: earn 20,000 bonus membership rewards when you spend 2,000 in your first three months of card membership, and I did that within like a couple of days because I was having some big days on my stores, and obviously Facebook ads and retarget ads and Shopify subscriptions and all that, they all go through my card, so I rack up points pretty swiftly. And also, you don't have to spend these points. You earn points through spending money, but they're not necessarily air miles. You can spend them on, you can redeem them for whatever. You can get gift cards and all sorts. You can spend them on hotels, train travel, domestic train travel, flights, obviously international, absolutely all sorts. And you also get a VIP lounge members card. So you get two free visits to VIP lounges in airports every year, which is awesome. I got mine through the other week. And you can spend your points on all sorts, really. There is a business card. I currently don't have the business card. I have the Preferred Rewards Gold card. I think, well, I'm assuming it's called the personal card. I don't have the business card. They know that I use my Gold Rewards card for business purposes. I've spoken to them on the phone about this, and they had no problems with that. So I wouldn't worry yourself about that. You get 1 point for every £1 spent, 2 points for every £1 spent with airlines or in a foreign currency. And this pretty much just gives you an example of what you can get, what you can redeem your points for. So that's the card. What I do with mine, like I said, is I put all my expenses through it, as many expenses as possible. And the differences between the charge card and the credit card are that, number one, you don't need a credit score to get a charge card. You guys can apply now. If you get rejected, which I highly doubt you will, if you do get rejected, it's not going to show up on your credit score. I'm 99% certain of that. I didn't have a credit score. I applied for one and I got one with no problems whatsoever. So I don't see why you guys would get rejected at all. I'm pretty sure all of you will get accepted for it. And the other main difference is, obviously you guys will know that with a credit card, say you spend £100 on that card and then you get your statement through, you have a minimum that you can pay the minimum. So say the minimum is £20. Instead of paying the full 100 off, you can just pay the 20 and still owe 80 without incurring any interest. Charge cards are different. There is no minimum. Whatever you've spent on that card in that month, you have to pay 100% of. You have to pay the total amount. What that means is, for us guys as dropshippers, is it's pretty much free bonus points, because I think of it like this. Before my card, I was getting orders. I'd sell something for, let's say, to make it easy, I'd sell something for £100. The customer would pay me £100. I would then have to pay, let's say, £50 on AliExpress to order that product to my customer, to drop ship it to them. So I'd pay £50. And before I had this card, I was just paying with my bank card, my business bank card, £50. And then I thought, actually, I could earn 50 points here if I had a card like this. So I got this card, and all I've started doing now is just paying for all my products, etc., on this. Because it's not like I don't have the money to pay it off. I don't have to worry about going into debt on a credit card. I don't have to worry about owing money. I don't have to worry about not being able to pay this balance off at the end of the month, because I have the money for the product already. That's what's great about dropshipping. It's not like you're ordering in bulk and you have to sell this product. Otherwise, you're not going to have the money to pay off the balance you spent on ordering in bulk. You've already got the money for the product, so you are literally just using this card and getting the points, collecting the points simply because you can, and it's a nice little bonus. At the end of the month, you've got like thousands of points that you wouldn't otherwise have had without this card. So that's how I like to think of it. That's how I use it. And again, I would appreciate you going to this website through the link I've included in the comments and in the caption. As I said, it makes no difference to you guys whatsoever. It just means Amex pay me a referral. I think it's a couple of thousand points. So if you feel like I've provided enough value and you want to give something back to me, I would appreciate you doing that. But yeah, like I said, you don't have to use this card if you aren't into it. If you've already got another way of, if you already got a credit card or a charge card or a way of, getting points and that, then fair enough. But that's what I use, and I thought I would just share it with you today.